But with all the new awakening for the mounts and the artifacts and having this underwater event, I got a little excited and spent a little bit too much money, $315 to be exact, on this event itself. And where I did go through and tell you the best things to purchase inside this, I went a little astray and ended up going a different route. Now I have good reasoning behind this, so don't flame me too much on this, but these are the three that I actually made for the big purchases at $100 a piece, and these were pretty much the three treasure box ones, allowing me to get some awakening for the demonic eye, the heaven's mark, and I think I actually used the other one on Toffee there. Now each of these was going to come with 600 of these jellyfish, and you may be saying to yourself, well, why not go for the one that's $100 that gives you 1,200 jellyfish? And where we need 600 of these gold shells to go and exchange them for these style chests here, maybe I wanted to go for a whole bunch of catastrophe, I found that going and using 600 of these things was putting me closer to about 500 gold shells. Yes, I would have gotten a ton of other things like the silver ones in there, but my main focus was really trying to get the gold ones. So if you saw the video from the other day, you know that I put 2 levels into Catastrophe and 2 levels into Toffee. And a lot of people saying out there, oh, you gotta do it all on Catastrophe. You can do this however you want. This is the way I'm choosing to do it. I know a lot of people are going and stacking Catastrophe right up, but this was just one of those things I wanted to do. And there's another good reason behind that also, and if we look at the artifacts, you can see I also took the Demonic Eye to +2 and the Heaven's Mark to +2. Main reason is I make content on the game, so I could make one video on Catastrophe, or I could even consider making 4 videos on having all these things at +2. Not saying I'm gonna do it, but that's kind of the thought process I have. I did use a whole ton of my silver ones on the Victory of Oath here, got that up to +3, and I did actually put that in my 3rd slot. And I also want to shout out to Aaron Gaming for catching my screw up on the one video there of saying what to buy, because I said if you have to, you want to go and get some more speed and some more life inheritance, go and invest it on the rare ones there, because you would get pretty much double those. But they pointed out, which should have caught on my own there, is the only way you're getting that life inheritance if you're actually slotting that mount in one of the 3 slots. But given that I made these 3 purchases and we had one for the Heaven's Mark and one for the Demonic Eye, I didn't want to just leave these things sitting at level 1. I really figured that if I can get them to level 2, maybe that might actually help me in the arena, which I'm absolutely getting my butt kicked in right now. I also got a whole bunch of the wishing scrolls, which allowed me to finally take my Knight of the End up to Legendary. That thing's been sitting at Epic +2 for so long. And I even got my Pirate Swordsman up to Mythic from going and just pulling on those things. I also got a whole bunch of legendary keys. We're just going to camp out on these until we see a Bloody Grail pop up. And I actually got a good amount of those selection chests from going and getting my depth inside the game. Oh, and those heroes that I got, they weren't exclusively from the wishing scrolls. They were also from those random hero selection chests that we get on the side too. But I'm currently sitting right now at 59 out of 60 of that S-grade selection box, and I actually had 2 other ones too, which that I pumped in the Bloody Grail, getting pretty close on that. So overall, I'm pretty happy with how this event's going so far. The little bit of currency I had for that, I got my elite packs. I did buy a couple of those book bundle things there, and then I used the other ones on some more legendary keys. But just 7 days ago, I made the video saying that I hit 3 billion power. Now we're at 4.61 billion. And yes, a good chunk of that, maybe half of that, I'd probably say is from the Dragon Girl. But still, this is a pretty big jump that I have for going rearranging some things around this update, getting some extra stuff from this actual event, and just grinding the game as normal. Oh, and we can't forget sprinkling a little bit of money on top of it there too. But we're just a little bit over 7,700 death. I don't think I'm gonna push this till 9,000 at all. I think I'm stopping my spending here and just getting those last few quests or tasks, I should say. But really curious to know what you guys would have done. Would you have taken and done as much as you could in a catastrophe, left those other ones at level 1, or would you have done like I did and try to get everything to level 2? Let me know in the comments below, and if you want to know how to really easily complete the Dream Challenge, take a look at this video right here. Thanks for watching, and remember, I pick my butt.